I used to think my life was hard, but I never imagined that pain could come from the closest person to me, my mother-in-law, who was actually my aunt. From the beginning, everything seemed normal. My husband, Adam, a kind-hearted man who had loved me since we were young, dreamed of marrying me one day. With his love, life seemed simple, but reality was far from easy. My mother-in-law, my aunt, was a harsh woman, carrying a deep grudge against my mother, and I had never seen mercy in her heart. I had no idea she would turn my life into a living hell. From the very first day, she belittled me, accused me of things I never did, and constantly compared me to her daughters, whom she praised endlessly in front of Adam and the family. Any success of mine was meaningless in her eyes, and any minor mistake by them was a reason for pride and admiration. I always felt inferior, weak, and as if everything around me was designed to hurt me. She didn't stop at words. She created small, repeated problems, making me feel like I was moving through a foreign house with no one to support me. She took every opportunity to show my weaknesses, to praise her daughters as perfect angels, while making me appear inadequate and failing in every aspect. Every day brought a new challenge, teaching me to swallow my pain silently and try to maintain my married life in front of Adam, who had no idea of the real suffering I endured behind closed doors. Life became a constant series of small humiliations, sarcastic comments about my cooking, criticism of my clothes, comparisons with her daughters in everything, from speech to household chores. Every small achievement of mine was belittled, and every minor flaw of theirs was celebrated. Each day was heavier than the last, yet I tried to endure and keep my family together. Years passed, and we tried to conceive endlessly, but nothing happened. The pain grew with every passing day. Sometimes I felt as though sorrow weighed down my heart, and life had no mercy. But Adam was always by my side, supporting me, trying to ease some of the heavy burden. One morning, I woke to find the living room empty, but then I heard a whisper from the kitchen. I approached cautiously and overheard her talking to Adam. "Adam, divorce her. She can't have children, and she isn't beautiful like Kanani, my friend's daughter, is beautiful and will make your life better." I froze. My heart ached at her words. It felt as if the ground beneath me had disappeared, as though all the years of pain and injustice condensed into that single moment. It wasn't just words. It was a direct attempt to destroy my marriage, to make Adam doubt me, to think that I was the cause of all misfortune. I felt alien in my own home, and her deep hatred was now obvious, undeniable. Days turned into long stretches of psychological suffering. Every day I endured constant criticism, feeling the immense discrimination between me and her daughters. My life felt like a never-ending circle of pain and mental pressure, yet I tried to remain patient and maintain my home and marriage. Every day brought a new challenge. She planted seeds of doubt in Adam's heart, tried to make me feel inadequate, unloved, unworthy. She constantly praised her daughters in front of him, making everything about them perfect while mine seemed flawed. Life at home became suffocating, a daily battlefield of emotional struggle. Years of suffering passed, and every time I tried to talk to Adam about my feelings of injustice, he listened with eyes full of love, but was powerless to confront his mother directly. He wished he could protect me, but he kept calm to avoid escalating the conflict. Then, my mother-in-law fell gravely ill, and death approached her. I felt that the time had come for the truth to be revealed. I was beside her, my heart heavy with a mixture of pain and nostalgia for all the years I had endured, when she whispered weakly, a tear rolling down her cheek, a faint smile on her lips. "I have lived with hatred. I never loved your mother, never loved her at all. I buried a curse in the grave to hurt you because I hated her. Forgive me, my daughter. Remove it to reclaim your life." Adam and I sat in heavy silence. I could barely comprehend what I heard, and Adam remained silent for a few moments, then shook his head deeply and said, his voice broken, "I can't believe it. My mother? She was the reason for everything you suffered? You were wronged so much. I never imagined she could be like this. I have lived all these years not knowing anything. Forgive me for not protecting you." His voice trembled with tears, his eyes filled with shock and sorrow for all that had passed. I felt the strength of his support, and I realized that this reveal might be the first step towards healing everything. With Adam's help, I went to the grave and discovered the buried curse. I felt as if years of pain melted away in an instant, and life began to breathe within me again. Later, by God's blessing, I became pregnant with twins. The house was filled with laughter and joy, and my heart overflowed with happiness I had not felt in years. One quiet night, I dreamt of my mother-in-law, smiling at me, saying, "Forgive me, my daughter." I woke with my heart full of peace. I realized that forgiveness is stronger than any hatred, and that love and patience can overcome any suffering. True happiness begins after leaving the past behind, after choosing peace in our hearts, and joy comes after enduring and confronting life.